Folks, final box of the case. Dragon Ball Super FB10, random number 12. We've got our Saiyans and we have the die telling us we're going 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there is 9 times with the 9 pips. There's our order. I'm gonna send you guys to the table. We'll get this thing printed and ready to go. Definitely get the traditional structure here. Or definitely the tradition has been rip and ship and wanting to avoid it. Some sets just aren't suited for a random number by type. Yeah. I mean, especially as of late, the sets are so small now. That's not a bad thing for collectors at all. Don't get it twisted. I don't think it's like for collectors. A smaller set is nothing but a good thing because it's easier to master set. There's less cards that are in the set, so a lot less of having to like try to get all the cards that you need to get. The issue is when the set's that small, I can't do a pick your type and have more like any less than or any more than 6 lately. Like it was totally fine when we had the pick your type during Scarlet or Sword and Shield era because we'd have like 8 spots sometimes, and then all the spots would be pretty good. But lately with the smaller sets, there's only, you know, there'll be 1 or 2 spots that are pretty good and everything else is just not got a crazy chase, and that's what's just gonna happen when you have a smaller set. Will be free, Mr. Dimmadome.
How you doing, bud?
Hey yo, how you been?
Good.
Well, hit by will be free. Good luck, everybody. Now we got number 7 and number 5 on the final Kamehameha. Son Gohan, something freaky back here. We got number 6, single star on the SR. Ooh! Ooh! Vegeta! That's the number 9, Ponzu! With the SR alt art. So friggin' shiny and pretty, man. They kill it with the gold. They absolutely kill it with the gold. Ponzu, I don't know if you're watching, but congrats on the hit right there. That's am I remembering that one right? Am I remembering this one right? Yeah, I am. That's a nice friggin' hit right there, man. A nice hit. Mr. Dimmadome saying $200 or $200 offering on the Son Goku. He's a buyer. I got number 5 on the rare, and Goku on number 7. There we got Cell on the number 2, and there's Cell on the secret rare. Number 3, that one's going out to Mark the Shark. To add a little bit more on top of what you were saying earlier, hey, it's Cap. There's also just the fact of like the way that TCG just works in general. Where like, for the most part, packs are random. Especially like with like One Piece. I feel like One Piece would be really, really, really good in the 2-pack structure. There we got Son Gohan, number 9 on the leader. That one's for Ponzu. Mai, she's got a gun on number 3 and number 1 on the sale. I was thinking of introducing some of the 2-pack breaks with Yu-Gi-Oh! I just don't know if we have a big enough Yu-Gi-Oh! Following yet in this room. Especially the, I mean, the Over Limit collection. They're not cheap boxes, but that's because you can hit $50,000 serialized cards in that. I got number 5 and number 3 on the Thanks Dragon Ball. My future Slug on a number 1. Number 2 on the Turtles. Only well versed Pokemon, but I've seen enough of One Piece to agree with that. My fear is if we start really doing well with the 2-pack breaks, I'm definitely gonna need some help in this room. Like, without a doubt. We got number 7 on the rare, and Android 17 on number 1 on the rare. Like, I will need someone that can sit down and get the orders ready while I'm here opening. Like, that will kind of almost be necessary. That would almost be necessary. Then we got number 7 on the rare, and on the SR, Son Goku, number 2. Honestly, if I got all the cards in them, I would buy a couple of those Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh packs. I know Yu-Gi-Oh everything ships. Right now it's structured where the 2-packs everything ships, but I know for a fact if we start doing the 2-packs a bunch, I'm gonna get a talking to that we have to start doing no bulk unless requested, which is what we already do for the group breaks, so it doesn't really change much. We got number 1. And there's Sun Gohan Future and the number 8 for the SR. Mark the Shark. That's why I mentioned stuck in another language and just increase diversity what a person can chase. Yeah, I mean, there's even a small part of me that wants to get stuff like the Japanese boxes and the Chinese gem volume packs and then offer them just as personals. I don't think there's any reason I can't offer personals of like the whole box for stuff like that. And there we got number 3 on the leader. It's going out to Mark the Shark. Whoa, something very shiny back there. We got number 5 on the rare, and on the alt art, Bojack on the alt art. I like these frames. I don't know, very it's just different. Like, it looks very much like a TCG card in a good way. I do like it. It's just like shiny card. That is 91 number 1 for Doogly on the alt. Makes sense, just to comment that set are still so nice looking. Well, I also acknowledge there's sets where it's gonna be specialty, and those ones everything will ship. So for example, collector boosters for Magic, everything will always ship for something like that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity collection, everything will ship for something like that. When it's like every card is foiled and has special treatment, there's no way I'm not gonna fight to make sure all of that ships. We're at number 5, Android 18 on number 4. We got Son Goku on the number 1 on the leader card. Number 4 on the rare, and number 8 on the rare. You ever do those, or the Dragon Ball manga cards can hop on, I'll do so. In the single packs, yeah, I do want to play around with that. I do want to play around with that. North Kai. Son Goku on number 5. Son Goku on the number 5. That wasn't even Goku on the first card, that was Gohan. Oops. I just had to look at the purple uniform and I would have known. Look, it's He-Man. I got number 5. And Omega Shenron on number 9. I'm convinced the Masters of the Universe movie did not do well because a lot of people, I have realized, don't know that's what the He-Man show was called. I think a lot of people know He-Man, love He-Man, but didn't remember that the show was called Masters of the Universe. Number 1, and number 7 on Gokua. By the way, the movie was a lot of fun. Masters of the Universe, that movie was a lot of fun. think it's a good move to get personal non-English elsewhere just to chase stuff from my binders, but much rather give that over here. We're gonna play around with it. Cap. We are gonna play around with it. We got number 7 and number 7 on the Vegeta. Doug and I were talking about that. I'm trying to get some Japanese and Chinese cards in here. Definitely a lot more open on this channel to exploring the other language products. There we got number 3 on the leader of BoJack, or Mark the Shark. We got 5 and 0 on the SR. Yeah, and then at the end, there was a couple jokes in that movie that were really solid. It my buddy was really quick to point out that it had the same level of fun as the Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out a couple years ago, and he hit the nail on the head with that one. It's that same level of just it's just fun. So I'm trying to slaughter this place. Just done sports here long enough, so I might as well take my poke here. Hey man, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you giving this channel a chance too. And we got 7th and final comment on number 5. Come here! Come here! Spy Robot. There we got Android 18 on number 4. SR on number 8. Come on, I want to see the double star, bro. I want to see it. Love the movie. It was a great time, man. It was also, there was a lot of, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a lot of any other movie with the same setup would have followed the usual memory wipe, I don't remember who I am or where I came from and all that. This movie did a whole different take on it, and it was so funny. It was really good. It was actually a really good time. If you have any kind of liking towards Masters of the Universe or the He-Man IP, it's fun. Now we got number 8. And thanks, Dragon Ball, on number 3. Also, I do genuinely like Jared Leto as an actor. I get flamed for it all the time. I deserve to get flamed about that. There's good reason for you to make fun of me for liking Jared Leto, but I do like Jared Leto. I think he's a weirdo, but his acting, I like his acting. And he killed it as Skeletor. He absolutely murdered it as Skeletor. Number 0 on the Vegeta. And wow, that card, I really thought we had a crazy alt art there because of the beams of energy. Number 4 on the SR. It was a completely different feel with the one, I like that we're in this era now where movies aren't scared to lean into the goofiness of the source material. I like it so much because there's a lot of things. They're goofy. Don't hide the goofiness. Lean into it. That's what One Piece live action is doing, and it's doing so well because it's leaning into the goofiness. One Piece is very goofy. If they made One Piece live action overly serious, it would have been like the Dragon Ball live action. There we got number 2. And Cell on the SR, number 8. Prefer, oh, I mean, yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars. Come on. Come on. Come on. But I don't know, I loved him in Blade Runner 2049, and Blade Runner 2049 is legit top 3 movies of all time for me. And his performance in that was great. I loved his performance in Ares, Tron Ares. I really liked that movie. I loved that movie. Not one of us sold a new Street Fighter movie yet, but I appreciate they said F it and just leaned in. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Mostly because of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. It's the cast. That's why I'm excited for Street Fighter. The casting looks so much fun. Number 5 on the Vegito. Boat Danny with the leader card. We got Omega Shenron number 9, last pack. Show me I wanted to see a double star. We didn't get one, guys. I'm sorry. I was hoping for it. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. We'll say the numbers as we see them, starting with our leaders. We've got 5, 3, 3, 1, 9. We have our SRs 1, 8, 4, 8, 0, 9, and 2. We have our alt arts, number 1 on the Bojack. Sell on the secret rare, number 3. And Vegito on the number 9. Folks, that was Dragon Ball Super FB10, random number 12. Doug and I did talk about possibly getting another case of this because Dragon Ball, it's a lot of fun to open. Thank you all so very much.